So, Kim, I think it's time that we go to another segment.
Yes, Adam, because I can't read the agenda and I missed my cue. Let me just say out loud for y'all, I don't have a lot of bandwidth today, and I'm rogue in all kinds of ways. So we need to go to our next segment with the interview king himself in Entrepreneurs in Entertainment.
Adam Rothenberg is a media personality, interview king, clubhouse manager, published author, event coordinator, red carpet correspondent, GME associate producer, and roving reporter.
Thanks, Carrie and Kim. It's Adam, and I am back in the closet for yet another edition of Behind the Curtain. And today I am going to talk about when I got to attend a taping of The Rosie O'Donnell Show when Cher was her special guest in 2001. My friend who worked on the show was able to get me tickets. I was so excited. Now, here's the behind the curtain story. Rosie always had someone from the audience introduce the guests and her. On this particular day, the audience member was none other than Broadway actor Jason Upsall, who co-starred with Rosie in the 1994 Broadway revival of Grease. After I left the taping, I stopped Jason to tell him that I had saw him in that Broadway revival. He was so touched by this and kind enough to take a photo with me. I found out that he was currently starring in the Full Monty on Broadway, which I then immediately bought a ticket for. I waited at the stage door to say hello to him and gave him a copy of the picture he and I took from Rosie's show and a thank you note. A few weeks after seeing Jason on Broadway, I bumped into him and his parents in Times Square. When he introduced me, he told them my full name. He is one of the few actors to ever remember my full name. I never got to interview Jason because he sadly passed away in 2002, just 6 years before I started my interviewing journey. Now, all these years later, I discover another tip Donna Bender often gives is that writing a thank you note is a way for someone to remember you. So, Donna, thank you again for showing me I was doing something right. It's back to you in the studio.
I love this story, Adam. Do you have a
Yes.
picture for us?
I do. So I have to say the picture I'm going to show it's part of a collage that I had. So that's why it's going to be cut sort of a cutout of it and it doesn't show. So this is me and Jason and this
Oh.
is the picture of us from Rosie's show. What it doesn't show is my t-shirt. I had my Cher t-shirt on that day and I mean it was just such an incredible day and Jason was so nice and I got to know him a little bit when he was in the Full Monty because of the picture and thank you note I left him. And I still remember that day exactly where in Times Square I bumped into him and his parents and having him introduce me that way. It was just, it meant the world to me. And it is unfortunate that he passed away a year later.
I'm sad. I'm sad for that, Adam, and I'm sad for that loss. I have to tell you something though. I look at that and I think, look at what you have done since then. Like over 1,500 interviews later. And I look back and I think, wow, you got to be in Cher's presence. Like, that's a big deal. That is a huge deal. But Adam, thank you for always sharing these stories and helping us get a little inside view on the things that you have. If y'all don't know it already, Adam, don't listen. I'm gonna talk about you. Adam, Adam really is the interview king, and he has an entertainment platform that you all can go and check out all kinds of behind the curtain stories, all kinds of interviews. I mean, I don't know, Adam. I'm in awe of you every time you mention someone else because I'm pretty sure Adam knows everybody everywhere. I think Kat, we when we grow up, maybe we can be like Adam and know everybody.
I think Adam's a rock star, said in Yvonne's voice, by the way.
Yes, that's right, in Yvonne's voice.
Rock star.